Welcome to Region Degenerates. We are a proud member of the Overtime Sports Network. You can find the Overtime Sports Network on the interwebs at www.otsportsnetwork.wixsite.com/OTSN. We have all your gambling, blogging, podcast needs. We also have live shows. Now go check us out. We are also on Twitter at _OTSN. We no longer have next. We are now. Boys, let's get to the show. Welcome to Region Degenerates, introducing your co-hosts.
It's your boy Nate.
And everyone's favorite idiot, Krown.
And I am your host, Mikey Wilson. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Region Degenerates, my fellow degenerates. I am surrounded by degenerates. Nate, how you doing, bud? What's your week look like? How's your weekend looking?
It's looking pretty decent. Getting a new job because fuck Jeff Bezos.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Hey, you dropped it behind the couch. I never got
Yeah.
it.
Just give a good shake to the back of the couch.
And whatever happens.
Oof.
Yeah. Starting the 26th. So 2 weeks? Is
10
that a
days.
week and a half?
Where you going?
10 days. Tomato Bar in Cherville.
Nice.
Ooh.
Got a family. He's a family member.
Are you making
He's a
pizzas?
manager or something over there.
What are you doing over there?
I'm going to be in the kitchen.
Oh, you making pizzas?
Yeah.
You know that if you give so many tips, you guys get a free beer. He's a big tip guy for the for
Hey,
the
Oh,
pizza
dude,
makers.
I always buy the kitchen beer when I go in there.
I didn't even know that was a thing. So
It's
that's kind of
PBR.
cool.
That's a thing. It's a free beer though.
That's all right.
It's all the
So
same
you can
crap.
say buy the kitchen a beer, and they'll
Yeah.
throw $2 on your tab, and then there's a cutting board with a piece
Tally
of
marks.
chalkboard or something, and they say how
they
many
do
beers
that
the
at
kitchen has.
Ricochet Tacos in Valpo too. We did that.
Yeah.
Ricochet's in Crown Point now too, by the way.
Oh, that's what I meant. Crown Point, not Valpo.
They do it. There's
Every time
both
I
of
go in
them.
there, hey, I'll buy the kitchen a beer.
Nice.
They don't even ask me anymore.
I'll run out and say hi.
It's not even like a hey, do I have to? Hey, go ahead and throw one of those on my tab, please.
But yeah, he offered me a job. He's gonna work around my hours so I can still train, and yeah.
That's big, dude.
So yeah, so I don't have to wake up at 12 in the morning.
It's exciting.
Um,
Not as dreadful when it comes to football too with that schedule.
yeah, he's gonna work around my schedule, so it's gonna be nice.
That's awesome to have a boss that works with you like that.
Ciao.
Well, they're in high demand of workers because with everything going on. So it worked out in my favor. He said, I'm really desperate for workers. I said, I'm really desperate for a day job. So let's make this work.
You're the kind of guy I need to work for.
Yeah. Football season is about to commence starting next week. We go to Ohio I don't even know the name of the team. I forget, but we're going to be in Ohio,
Doesn't matter.
right over the border. And, yeah, hopefully we come out with the dub and kick some ass. And I'm not so sore because I haven't hit in a year.
Oh, you'll be sore.
So, yeah, I'm going to be hurting. What else? Yeah, that's about it. I've been just counting down the days, just being a complete fucking asshole at work. Just
Until you're done with work.
doing the least amount of work as much as I can, taking all my PTO and vacation time.
See,
I can tell, man. You walked in the door, you're smiling, big ass
Yeah,
smile.
I've been
Happy as
so
can
happy.
be.
I've been dreading the last month when I found out we had that schedule change coming.
when I left we call it Oldco because a lot of people came from that job and my new job, so we call it Oldco. When I left Oldco, I was the opposite. I was happy-go-lucky, like, hey, who am I training? Here's everything I've ever worked on. Here's a full filing cabinet. I redid a whole filing cabinet, color-coded everything, made an Excel sheet to document what's where and what drawer and everything. Nobody talked to me for 2 weeks. And I tried my hardest to make sure, like, everything that I worked on was not going to go under the rug. Nobody talked to me for 2 weeks. And then as I was walking out the door, the big boss man comes up to me and goes, oh, hey, Wilson, yeah, I wanted to ask you if you wanted to go get beers after work. I was like, no, I'm good. Just walked right out.
Yeah, I've never worked in like I've done fast food, like I worked at Dairy Queen, whatever, but I've never worked at like a restaurant, so it's going to be interesting. I've worked at a pizza place for a little bit, but
I want to know when you're working so I can come watch you try to make a pizza.
see me fucking toss dough around. Yeah, I've made pizzas a little bit, but I only did it like every once in a while. I was like super part-time at Verona's where Ryan Gillian works.
Yeah.
I was super part-time because I would work and then I'd get there at like 5 o'clock and they close at 9, 10 o'clock. So he only had me like pulling the pizzas out the oven or like putting the stuff on it. So
easy.
He told me I'm gonna start at prep, and then he said it's super easy to like work your way up and get raises and promotions, this, that, and the other. He's like he's just got a bunch of young kids who don't give a shit about working; they just want to make money. So
beautiful.
Because I asked him, I was like, "Am I gonna be like washing dishes or what?" And he's like, "No, that's for the shitty workers." I'm like, "All right, cool. I guess I'll be making pizzas." Yeah. Pretty excited.
It's good, man.
Okay, Krown, what's your week been looking like?
Hey, man, I had a pretty exciting week.
Oh, Jesus. I'm excited for this.
Let me tell you.
Tell the people.
So, I've been on this mission at the gym to try to push myself a little bit more. And I've been trying to hit the 1,000-pound club for a long time. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 pounds is combined weight total between the 3 major lifts: bench press, squat, deadlift. So I got 365 on the deadlift the other day. No big deal.
No big deal.
Tried 405, but I barely budged it. It was smooth, too. I showed you guys a video of that. It was smooth.
Yep. Yeah, you did. It was. Honestly, it was.
I shouldn't have jumped as high as I did. I should have went up to just 20 pounds instead of 40. Yeah.
Just get excited.
So I'm going to get it, though. By the end of the year.
What do you want to do? You can't control it.
You know what I'm saying?
You can only hope to maintain it.
You don't have nobody to tell you to slow down a little bit. You're just like, fuck it.
I was talking me up.
I'd have put 420 on it. Let's go, man.
420, huh? Hey.
For 69 reps.
Ooh. 420 ounces?
You would break the universe.
Yeah, so I hit that deadlift. My squat last week was 335, and then Wednesday I hit the 315 bench. Sure did.
Nice.
Controlled it the whole way. My butt might have came up just a little bit, but it wasn't like it was arched
Not
really
fucking
bad.
affiliated powerlifting.
Yeah, so I don't care.
Oh, well.
Like, I watched my uncle do a lift the other day. He did 335, and as soon as he came to hit his chest, everything just went like
all the way up.
Like everything was just inches from the bench. And I'm just like, I mean, kudos, you still got it, but I want to at least try to control it.
Yeah.
So I did it. So got this sweet 1,000-pound club shirt from Inside Fitness. Sure do. Yep,
I need to walk in there and get the fucking 1,500 club.
Look at that. Oh, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up, dude.
That's awesome, man. I didn't know they handed shirts out like that.
It's fucked up, dude.
Nah,
Jen's like, let me
I
go get you a shirt.
I wouldn't be the 1,500 club. If I had to guess, definitely around. I keep struggling at 405 bench. I felt good the other day. We were benching on.
I'm over here talking about 315. He's like, oh, I'm struggling.
Yeah, you know.
405.
Hey, I've been stuck at this fucking weight for fucking like 10 years. I bounce around from like 385, 365. I got 365 really easy, and I told Mark, I was like, fuck it, just throw another plate on. Hit my chest, and take it. It's been like that for like 4 weeks now.
You got to practice that. Just try. So I was actually talking about this with somebody before, like, put a lighter weight, obviously, on like the rack.
And push from the pin.
Push from there. And so you get that explosion. And you obviously know you're training. You know what it's like. You just try it though.
Is it still a Smith machine though? The benching with the cable, the machine that has the barbell with the cable, it's still a Smith machine.
Yeah.
So I've always I've always laid on my back there and bring your elbows down to the ground and put like 10, 25s and stuff, and then just explode.
Explode.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a mental thing because there was a couple weeks ago I got 405. It was a grinder, but I got it by myself. And then after that,
have you tried with a slingshot too, like muscle memory type deal?
Marco has one. He always forgets to grab it, but he's got like the most expensive one. It's the one where you fucking bench like 500-600 pounds with. So it's like I fucking just shoot that sumbitch up there.
Yeah, muscle memory though. Mental too.
Yeah, I could probably
Garrett had one of those. I worked out with Garrett with one of those.
Yeah, they're nice.
They're
it
different.
makes things so easy. It's like
it's way different.
You just fucking throw that shit around. I could do that or just set some bands up on the hooks on the top.
All the bands do.
Reverse bench. But yeah, I'd probably be like 30.
What else going on, man?
That was exciting for me though this week.
Yeah,
I was excited for you.
That's awesome.
Did you think you were gonna get tore up in the group chat? Because we were pretty heavy on the congratulations.
No, I didn't fear that you guys were gonna give me shit at all. And if you were, I was gonna tell y'all to suck it.
No, that's awesome.
I've been trying so hard to hit that 1,000 pounds.
Yeah. It's definitely
I'm gonna post the videos. I have all the videos, but I want to try to get more than 365 deadlift because I got that too easy. So I want to try to get a little bit more.
Post videos.
Yeah, but I want a little bit more.
Whatever, Mom.
I'm posting them all together. That's why. Anyway, today was pretty good, man. I've been busy. I've been running around with the dog. I had to go to the vet, get her staples out. She's healed, good to go.
That's right.
Get to give her a freaking bath tomorrow. I can't wait. washed all of our sheets because she's like anxiety plus the warmer weather. She's shedding a little bit.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, man, hair everywhere. Had to go see my parents. Had to drop some off over there, so I've already been in the neighborhood already once today. But it was a kind of an emergency type deal, so I couldn't like time it out, so I could have dropped it off on the way here.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, man, I've been running around all day.
Did you got something for us or what?
Hey, what?
I thought you'd start with that so we can all drink.
No, man, I was really excited about hitting that 1,000 pounds. I want to talk about that. That's what I wanted to talk
that's
about.
awesome, though.
Let's celebrate by drinking.
Yeah, because I'm thirsty, man. I ate spaghetti before I came. I made sure I had some pasta.
I'm starving.
I don't even know how to open that. You go on ahead.
Let me see
Openers
it.
behind you. I've been around this week. Tuesday, I drove out to Rock Falls
Okay.
and GPS Bowls.
I'm around, huh?
Thursday, me and Julie went to Michigan City.
Okay.
We both took the day off and we just went up to Michigan City and drank. We went to Zorn Brewery.
I was just looking at those.
They had those all over and none of them were filled out. And we were there for like 3 or 4 hours. I was like, what do I got to do to get some of these? And the dude was like, we'll give you 2 for $7. There's our last 2 that aren't hung up. I was like, all right, cool. So I got 2 posters from Zorn. Zorn had some really good food in Michigan City. And then today I drove out to South Bend and back to Griffith for baseball practice.
Nice.
Hey, baseball's back in Griffith.
Hell yeah.
We're all the way back.
What's the slogan? Panther down.
Panther died. I don't know.
Welcome to the boneyard.
I like that.
Yeah, brother.
I am in favor, and I haven't brought up to Coach Jennings yet, but I am in the favor of calling the outfielders the bomb squad.
Okay.
If you think about it, you know.
Well, since you've had a long week, I'm going to give you a Kentucky hug.
Is it a mouth hug?
No, man. It's the name of the beer I got here,
Oh.
man. This is Devil's
Sorry.
Trumpet. Jeez Louise.
What's it made from?
Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark. The Select Barrel.
Yes.
I got to go golfing with Wiseman this week too. I went golfing
Nice.
on
I won't talk about
Monday
that.
or
I didn't
Tuesday.
get to go golfing.
I went to Rock Falls on Wednesday, so I went golfing on Tuesday. Bought a new golf tracking app. I'm excited to use that. I'll get out golfing this week. I go to Crawfordsville tomorrow too, so I'm getting around this week.
A lot of
boys.
mileage.
Oh yeah, a lot of mileage is on the body. Crawfordsville tournament for Griffith baseball tomorrow. Got 2 games in Crawfordsville, and then we go to Lake Station, and Lake Station comes to us.
Thick.
And then we have Wednesday off, and then we play Portage Thursday and Friday. So and then we play Valpo on Saturday. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 games in 7 days.
Wow.
So and we just had 2 weeks off. So
You want the snifty or
I want the Devil's Trumpet one. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long week for me, but I'm excited to get this rolling here. We're gonna start with our new segment, trends.
that?
Wow, I'm really excited.
It's
for
very
this.
thick.
I know I've had this already, but
It's very spicy.
we're gonna talk.
Try only gave us a little bit. It's not a full glass.
We're gonna talk about some trends in. So how do you want to do this? I think this should be its own segment, but at the same time, I think we can break away and do White Sox, Red Sox trends, and then talk MLB.
Sounds good.
Right? Like that makes sense.
And then you can hop back
And
into
then
NHL and
hop back into trends. Talk
Hell yeah, brother.
NHL trends. and then
yeah.
All right, so Kyle Krown, why don't you start us off with White Sox versus Red Sox this week? Postponed today, by the way.
It's snowing.
It's gonna snow.
Snow. It's snowing
It's in
out there. It's in Boston. It's snowing out there, man. I seen pictures. Mercedes. Yerman Mercedes, baby. He's about to crush that green monster. Just fucking wait.
Wait till you see some of these trends, but I bet you won't be confident.
So, hey, he's got a trend going batting like 5-something. You're welcome. 12 games through the season, still batting over 5. Hey, how's that taste over there? You licking your
Tasty
chops?
son bitch.
Very good.
I was scared because it was made in a whiskey barrel, so I thought it was gonna be like too strong or too bitter, but it's really smooth.
What'd you do with the other one? 'Cause the other one was trash. The 2 bottles we
I
got
drank the other one.
It was trash.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. That's why it took so long to open this one, because I was afraid this one's going to be trash too.
One of them was very good, and the other one sucked.
All right, so we got White Sox first. The Red Sox. Nate's a big Sox fan. Can't tell you which one, though, but he's a
I do
Sox
remember
fan.
him saying the Sox were going to win it all.
That's what I heard. I mean,
Do you remember that?
Yep.
I do. Because you got the joke and he didn't get it right away.
All right, so we got some.
Shocker.
We'll go with the losers trends first for the weekend, the Boston Red Sox trends. Over the last 15 of the last 20 games has hit the over. 15 of the last 20. That's dating back to last year, right? 20 games. They didn't
That's
play.
gonna have to, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't.
Or maybe preseason
Oh yeah, you're right. Preseason probably.
or spring training.
Boston's 9-1 in the last 10.
There you go, bud.
9-1. Man, they started off terrible. I don't know if you guys
That's perfect.
saw them. I don't know if you guys saw the first 3 games of
It
the
sounded like it
season,
was over there.
but the Red Sox got crushed by the Baltimore Orioles to start the season. Like,
Oh yeah, lost the first 3, won the
Just-
next 7.
it was terrible. The Orioles. Anyway, the total has gone over in 8 of the last 10 home games. So I mean, that's you're looking for the over here. That's a pretty solid. I feel like that's pretty good. Are you still looking for your phone?
Yeah, I just heard it go off. I didn't think it was in here.
I heard it go off too. So don't know where it came from, but went off somewhere. It's not in your pocket, right?
Keep going.
Anyway, so we'll go to the White Sox trends. After losing last night, kind of broke my heart a little bit. The totals have gone under in 5 of the last 6, which is shocking, but that's because the White Sox pitching has been pretty good.
It has.
The offense has been pretty good, but this week it has been explosive as it was last week. We'll talk about that when we get to it. Straight up, the White Sox are 1-5 in the last 6 against Boston, obviously dating back to last year.
That has to go back to last year, yeah.
So, fuck Boston, man. I actually like Boston. No, I don't. The White Sox are 4-11 in the last 15 road games, which is also not a good sign.
Those are all straight up, too. That's not against the spread.
The total has gone under in 7 of 9 road games versus Boston. Ooh, so, we're going to go under here. Well,
I think you throw the over-under away because...
yeah, because that's contradicting between the two. Like, the Red
15
Sox...
of the last 20 Red Sox games have gone over.
Yeah.
And 5 of the last White Sox games have gone under. So I throw the over-under out, and I honestly play Red Sox. I mean, depending on your pitching matchup, but I think...
I was going to say pitching matchups.
Your
yeah.
trends
Look at the
it's
pitching
Cease.
matchups.
Well, Cease was supposed to throw today.
Cease is not in. Cease is not throwing.
He was projected to throw today, though.
Yeah, no, but he's not, though.
That's fine.
They called somebody up and because of
Okay.
injury, I think.
I would go with... I mean, your trends here show Red Sox money line. And they're probably going to be the dog.
They probably are. Maybe not tomorrow. So I got to see who's pitching tomorrow, but probably not tomorrow. But there's no way they're going to bump. Because Lynn just threw. Supposed to be Cease, but he's not throwing. Ooh, I don't know, man. The only thing good coming out of the bullpen with the White Sox, too, is Kopech, but I don't think he's in any shape to start a game. I think he's good where he's at in the bullpen. Because he's been crushing it.
It says no available odds because they must not know the pitching matchup yet.
Yes, that's what I mean. So Cease is not. And then also, the White Sox are 7-13 when they're away against American League teams. American League teams. Fucking the only good thing out of American League is the White Sox.
All right, so those trends kind of show you those trends kind of show you the lean towards Boston. Hopefully they're underdog tomorrow. Lean towards Boston. Try to make some money off of underdog. Look at the pitching matchups. Yep.
So.
So before we get to the Cubs, let's talk a little bit on MLB because the White Sox are in the news in the storylines.
Hell yeah, that's what we're getting at. Pitching this week has been solid.
I have a lot of things to say about this, but you can go on.
First, we're going to start off Tuesday. We had Giolito.
Do you want to do the Bulls?
Sure. Yeah, he hates he's a big White Sox fan, though. Oh, I'm a big
Sox fan.
Act like I'm having a conversation off
He's
microphone.
had too many.
Back up here and say, "You wanna do the Bulls?"
Yeah, big Bulls guy.
sucker.
Keep talking.
Stupid.
Anyway.
That Kentucky hug's getting him.
Hey, man, it's good. It's got me all hot and bothered over here. Tuesday, we had Giolito versus Bieber. Not Justin Bieber, by the way.
Not Justin. Yeah.
Not Justin Bieber. Pitching duel. Like, shut out all the way through 9 innings. Had to go to 10 innings. And if you guys don't know, they're now when you go into extra innings, I believe it's just this season. I don't think it's a actual rule forever now. I don't know.
I think it should be.
You go into extra innings now, a runner automatically starts second base.
It's called I think it's called the California rule in Travel League.
Okay, I honestly was trying to look up like where it came from.
I think in Travel League you go guy on second with 1 out though.
So how do they pick the runner too?
Last out.
Last out. Okay. I was trying to figure that out when I was talking to my buddy about
There might be a gray area where it's last hitter when the last out was recorded, but I'm pretty sure it's last out.
it. Okay.
You know, like pickle on the bases or something, and you get to choose between I want my third out or I want my last hitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I get you. That was a pitcher's duel. It was obviously, if you're at the game, it's hard because you're looking for some excitement, but it's just back and forth, back and forth. Gio had 8 Ks. It's just rough. They took a 2-0 loss thanks to that rule pretty much, and we just didn't score in the bottom of the 10th.
Not thanks to that rule. You had
Thanks
9
to that
innings
rule.
to score.
Thanks to that rule. Bieber's good, man.
You had 9 innings to score. It had
Hey,
nothing
man.
to do with that rule.
That was also the first game this season that the Sox did not score 3 runs, and they're the only team in the entire league that scored 3+ runs up to that game in every game. You didn't know that. I knew that because I've been following them. So that was fun to watch. Wednesday, though, then we had some Rodon action. Rodon. I know if you guys don't know this, he had shoulder surgery back in 2017.
Okay.
Then he had Tommy John surgery.
Oof.
Yeah. Didn't pitch at all last year. I mean, it was only half season, but he didn't pitch at all. Then he comes back and has a near perfect game. 9th inning. Jose Abreu had a huge play at first base.
That was awesome, dude.
Huge play.
I thought he was safe initially. I thought he was safe.
When they actually slowed it down and zoomed in, I was like, oh, he's out.
He was
Thank
out.
fuck.
100% he was out.
So, huge play at first. Then comes to a pitcher's count. Yeah, it was 0-2, right? We're on 1-2.
It was a pitcher's count. I don't know what the count was. It was a
Yeah.
pitcher's count.
Tried to throw him low and inside, which most people probably would consider it. Throw him some junk.
He threw a dirt ball.
Yeah, throw him some junk. Got a little too low and inside and ended up catching him on the foot. I didn't think it hit him, and then when they slowed that down.
Oh, they definitely had it.
Yeah, it definitely hit him. Rodon actually mouthed to him a little bit like, come on, man. Like, you couldn't get out of the way. You couldn't sell that a little bit.
Yeah.
That was a rough way. Then he ended up getting the next 2 guys out, which that last out, that was a piss missile to third base.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Moncada ate it up
Oh,
well.
yeah, it was.
So, no hitter for the. I don't know, man. That was just like I'm so happy he threw a no hitter, especially after what's happened to him in the past few years. But also, I wish he would have got that perfect game. Like, did you watch? When I texted you guys that, did you guys turn it on at all? Or no?
Never even looked at it.
I'm a big Sox fan.
Gosh damn it, man.
Never even looked at it. I looked at it the next day.
It was.
I'm a morning guy, man. Didn't Adam Eaton get in a little trouble in that game too?
Fuck Adam Eaton. No, I'm just kidding. Adam Eaton's doing great, man. I'm just giving you shit. No, it wasn't that game. It was the next day.
It was the next day. Okay.
It was yesterday, Thursday. Thursday was like the first or second inning, whatever it was. Adam Eaton, balls hit the right field. He's on base. No. He hit the ball.
He hit the ball. Yeah.
He hit the ball. The right fielder threw it to third to try to get the guy out third. Couldn't get him, so the third baseman whipped it to second because Eaton was trying to stretch a double out of it. And slid into the second base kind of aggressively. I don't want to say, I forget the dude's name that was.
This is a shortstop.
Yeah. It's not Lindor anymore, so I don't know who it is. His leg was kind of right there, and his, I don't know if it was a swim move or a slide, whatever you tried to do there just didn't pan out because he ended up coming off the bag.
Well, if he completes his swim move.
Yeah. Came off the bag. He held the tag on him, so he was obviously out. He got a little frustrated saying that he pushed him. He ended up pushing the shortstop. Benches cleared. I mean, nothing dramatic happened, but I don't know. He kind of prima donna'd it a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
I wasn't a huge fan of it, but he's been playing so well. Adam Eaton has, man.
I think he has been playing great.
Man, he's been crushing the ball.
And that just goes back to showing you, and I haven't been watching I haven't been listening to a lot of baseball. I've had baseball on in the background, just watching the Hawks or watching wrestling, and then just having baseball in the background. So I've been listening to a lot of it, but I really think that the announcers need to start, like, break down what was wrong with that play. Because I went back and watched that play, and the announcer's like, oh, yeah, he's out because he tried to catch his helmet. That's not why he was out.
No, he was out because he was off the bag.
He pimped his slide.
Yeah.
He didn't finish his slide. He took a rep off. And I tell my kids all the time, you are never allowed to take a rep off.
Mm-hmm.
If 120 pitches you have to lock in for defensively, you can't take a pitch off.
Yeah.
Now say there's 5 pitches per at bat and you get 3 at bats. Okay, it's 120, 125, 130. It's 135 pitches. Now assume that you're watching the batter in front of you for 5 pitches. It's 140. Now assume you get on base. 5 more pitches. It's 145.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't take any reps off.
No.
I tell them all the time. And I think Adam Eaton kind of pimped it a little bit. And I don't mean to cut you off there, but I think Rodon did you see him in his press conference too? He was crying about the toe ball.
The toe, yeah.
And it's just like, dude, you let your slider.
Yeah, you cut it too low, man.
You threw a good pitch.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was not the first inning. It was the 9th inning.
And you want to say, man, you want to try to be like, you just telling me that he can't move his foot, like it's just a foot. But if you think about how it came in on him,
I don't think you could.
It's your back foot, and if your weight's on it, it's hard to move it out of the way.
Sliders coming in hot. I don't think you can get out of the way. And even if you could have gotten out of the way, why would you? You went 8 1/3.
Yeah, you don't have to give that pitcher nothing.
No, you went 8 1/3 without a hit.
As a fan, I'm like, you're a dickhead because you couldn't get out of the way. You could have just let him have this perfect game. But as a hitter, you're like, no, fuck this guy.
Yeah, guess what? I made it 90 feet. I ruined your perfect game.
Yeah.
Now I'm living rent-free right in your head. He didn't. That's not what it
No,
turned out to be.
yeah.
But I'm living rent-free right in your head. Now all Rodon has to do is try to blow a fastball by the next guy because he's pissed off. And then, Now it's 2-8, and the bullpen's going.
Yeah.
And now Rodon's all on his fucking carousel.
Yeah.
That could have spiraled out of control just from that one missed slider in Rodon. But Rodon
He kept his cool.
Rodon went from yellow light back to green light. Remember Mike Smalls in here talking about red light, yellow, green light? That's what I'm preaching to my kids too. It's just like Rodon was at green light, everything was going great. Hit a guy with a slider. He got mad at that guy. He was at yellow light. He got on the mound, recomposed himself, went back to green light, got the next 2 outs. That's what a pitcher should do.
Yeah.
But as a baseball player, you catch one to the toe, that's 90 feet. Okay? I'm not going to try to steal a bag. I'm down 8 runs.
Right.
I'm hoping this next guy gets a hit, and this starts spiraling out of control, and I can get to Rodon to red light and get him out of this game because he's fucking shoving. And I don't want to see him again.
He was at about 110 pitches,
He
too.
finished with 110, but when he hit that guy with the slider, he was only at 91. And I say only at 91, but I don't think that's a lot for a Major League Baseball player.
9 innings, too. That's...
Yeah. 9
You're obviously
pitches
dealing.
isn't that bad.
He actually only had like 4 strikeouts going into the 8th inning.
Yeah, he
So
was
they were
just
hitting
getting
him.
guys to roll over. On
Yeah,
balls.
but he was pitching well enough so they got the outs. But that's where it comes into play. Your defense needs to have your back.
That's having guys, and that's another thing pitchers or announcers need to start talking about is he didn't have a lot of strikeouts, right? So he has guys guessing the entire time. What's he top out at? Any idea? 97.
He actually threw one like the 9th inning. He hit 100. He hit 100.
So fastballs upper 90s.
Yeah, upper 90s normally.
What's he have? 2 off-speed balls,
Yeah,
curveball, slider, and he's probably got 3 slider.
he's got
curveball, changeup.
Yeah,
So he's probably got 3 off-speed balls.
yeah.
As long as you're dotting your plate very well, and those are all coming in 91 to 87, that's an 11-mile-an-hour gap if he's hitting 100.
Yeah.
That's what announcers need to start talking about, not just, oh, man, he's pitching a gem.
Yeah.
That's not, you need to break baseball down and get people involved and tell them why things are working like that.
It was a good
It'd be
moment.
a real shame if I went in there and did it better on the first day.
It was a good moment for White Sox fans because they have so much hype for this season. Right now they're
It's early, too.
yeah. Right now they're 500 ball club. Right now they can't string some wins together for some reason.
And they're playing a hot team right now, so.
Yeah. Fucking Boston.
Playing a real hot team right now.
So it was fun. It was a first no-hitter since August last year. Giolito threw the last one. It would have been, I believe, the 3rd or 4th perfect game. Perfect games by, do you know what the last perfect game was?
No idea.
By the White Sox? It was not Burley. It was someone in between Burley.
No idea.
No? I gotta look
I'm
at
not Kubaki, man.
I gotta look at the year. 2012, Philip Humber. Do you know who that is? Exactly. Dude, he was not a high-strung pitcher, and all of a sudden he throws a perfect game.
Do you know the guy's name from the Padres that just threw his no?
Fuck, what was his name?
So
Can't remember.
that's the beautiful thing about baseball, right? Like,
Yeah, anybody could do it if you're just having. You
gotta have
that's
some
your day.
talent. You gotta have some talent. Like me and you can't walk
Oh,
out
yeah.
a no hitter, but
I mean, I'm gonna throw fastballs all day.
but it's just like that's the beautiful thing about baseball. Like anybody can do it.
Yeah. Hey, 2 no-hitters already this early in the season too.
It's gonna be wild, dude.
Man, that's crazy.
That's big for White Sox fans.
And that's from 2 pitchers that you would not expect it from.
Yeah.
If you're gonna tell me those were gonna be the first 2 pitchers to throw no-nos on the season, I told you all.
How many
I'd have
no-nos
told
are
you.
going to be in the
No-no.
season? How many?
2 already.
In the history, it's like 3-0 something in history. 300 something total. No-nos.
5 this year?
Perfect games, there's like 23 total. In the history of 100-plus years of baseball. 160 games a season plus. You say, over under 5?
That's what I'm setting.
That's what I was thinking. Over under 5.
Over.
If we're already starting at 2.
Ooh, I was gonna go over 2.
Why are you trying to fade me?
No, I just want to make it interesting now. I'll go under.
Okay. I like it.
Wait,
You think it's going to be a star pitcher to throw the next one?
I'll push.
Ooh.
I'll push at 5.
Ooh.
5 no-nos. Obviously, a perfect game will fall under the no-no category, but
No, it doesn't.
I honestly, it doesn't, right? It's a perfect game.
Well, I guess if you were to look at 300-plus no-nos, will it also show
Yeah, I don't know.
perfect
I
game?
don't know how that works.
I think it will.
It's a no-no.
I think it will,
It's
yeah.
no hits, right?
Yeah.
Like it's a no-hitter.
It just
but-
also has a
Nah.
perfect next to it.
All right, so
Okay.
let's move on to
No, that's it. I said
over
okay.
under. You gonna pick one?
Oh. I was asking you a question. I don't fucking watch any baseball. I'll go under, I guess, just to fucking spice it up.
I was talking to Anthony about this at work because he's like, is that good? Like, does that happen often? And I was throwing those numbers at him. I was like, there's only been 20-something perfect games. I don't know how many no-hitters, and I just seen that the other day. But also, there's been 20 no-hitters in White Sox history. That is the second most in any team's history. Just so you know.
Well, when you're rigging games.
that's the bottom line.
Rigging games.
Oh, the Chicago Blackhawks, the Black Sox.
Black Sox?
Yeah, the
Black Hawks?
The Black
Chicago
Sox.
Blackhawks play hockey, man.
Black cock.
The Black Sox. All right, let's move on to the Cubs real quick. Nobody's a Cubs fan here, so we're not going to dive into the Cubs
Let's
too
just
much.
talk
but let's
about how
trends.
bad they are. Can we just talk
for
about
your
that?
Chicago parlay down the road? Just
Terrible.
for time's sake, I'm going to
Hit
jump
the
on this
under.
one, and I don't want you to be biased about it. The total has gone over in 4 of Chicago's last 5 games. They're allowing runs and they're scoring runs. I don't know how much runs they're scoring, honestly. I think they're just allowing runs.
Yeah, they're terrible.
they're
Their
terrible.
hitting is terrible.
Chicago is 9-3 straight up in their last 12 games against Detroit. So look for Chicago to win this.
Maybe they'll pull some wins out. I don't know,
just because
man.
Detroit's bad though, not because the Chicago's good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
so.
good Detroit team?
The Red Wings are on fire right now,
Hmm.
unfortunately, because the Blackhawks are playing them.
Yeah.
Chicago is 2-6 straight up in their last 8 games on the road. You can go and throw that out because they're playing Detroit and they're 9-3. Yeah, go ahead and throw that one out. The total has gone under in 4 of Chicago's last 5 games when playing on the road against Detroit. So, see, it says over here, but under here. I would go under and Cubs money line.
Oh, this is going to be awful. It's an IPA.
I honestly, you said the bias thing. I'm going to be biased every time I'm bet against the Cubs unless I just think that they have a shot. And right now, I just don't know how they have as many wins as they do, as bad as their hitting has been. Granted, they do have Hendricks on the bump, who lost his first game, first of all. I don't know. I try not to be biased about it, but they're literally like historically bad right now. The only other team to have less hits at this point of the season, I know it's early in the season, was the 2003 Tigers. They finished the season like 47 and like 100 and so, like it was. They had a horrific season. So as bad as the Cubs been playing this year, I know they can turn it around because it's only 2 weeks into the season. But me being a Sox fan, I'm always gonna be biased. And now, like I can't. I think they're terrible. Hate them so bad. Go Sox. White Sox. Fuck the White Sox.
What if I walk around in a pair with 1 foot Red Sox, 1 foot White Sox?
Hey, can I tell you what I just did?
I'm gonna tell you,
You fucked up big time?
Those were the Chicago Blackhawks stats. Those are Chicago Blackhawk trends.
Oh.
Gosh,
Hey, man.
we need to cut that whole segment out.
By the way, this is actually really tasty. So whenever you guys empty your glass, it doesn't taste IPA at all. You get it's a dreamsicle. Big
Ooh,
Papa. It was
big
all the
dreamsicle guy.
dream.
Big creamsicle guy. I like the cream.
So let's go back to the Chicago
and the
Cubs.
sickle.
The total has gone under in 8 of Chicago Cubs' last 11 games.
Oh, there's the under. Yeah, that sounds way more like
Yeah,
it.
there it is. Chicago Cubs are 1-4 straight up in their last 5 games, so not great.
That sounds more
there
like
is.
it.
This is sounding a lot better. Thank you, sir. The total has gone under in 5 of Chicago's last 5 games at home. They're playing the Braves at home. This series is at home. Chicago Cubs are 2-6 straight up in their last 8 games this season, so not great. Atlanta, you're looking at the over 6 of the last 7, so they can score. Atlanta's not bad, by the way. Atlanta 1-4 straight up in the last 5 games. Throw that one out the window because they're playing the Cubs.
Some people projected Atlanta to win the division this year.
I did. No, I went Reds, I think.
Atlanta and Reds are not in the same division.
Cardinals?
Cardinals is in the Cubs division too.
This is the Cubs division.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Atlanta. I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry. We're not in the same.
Yeah.
We're not having the same conversation.
Okay, keep going.
The Atlanta is 5-2 straight up in the last 7 against the Chicago Cubs. So go ahead and take Atlanta money line. I wouldn't be afraid to give the points either. There's no against the spread trends here, but I wouldn't be afraid to give the points. And here's what I would do for the Cubs Atlanta game. I would take the Atlanta money line. I wouldn't be afraid to give the spread, and I would take the Atlanta individual over.
Oh, individual overs. I like it.
That's what I would do.
It's one of those bets you don't really think about.
And they did play today, and Atlanta won 5-2.
Shocker.
I didn't know that.
I'm surprised they scored 2. How many hits did they have?
Doesn't say.
That's fucking stupid. They probably only had 3. Score 2 runs though. That's production right there.
All right. So let's move on to, what do you want to do? Bulls or Hawks?
Let's go to those Bulls real quick.
Yeah, I think we do Bulls and finish up with the Hawks.
We can just talk about how bad they've been. We talked last Friday about how hot they've been. Won 3 in a row. Boom, let's go. Got a pretty good schedule for the next week. And then they wet the fucking bed. Zach LaVine is out for probably a good week. I think they said health protocol. I'm assuming it's
right
COVID related, maybe.
I'm sure it is.
I don't know, dude. So without Zach LaVine, you think, all right, they're gonna try to feed the ball more into Vucevic, but they've been doing that anyway, and they still haven't been succeeding. You get Vucevic, and they have a losing record since picking up an all-star big man, and it's driving me up a fucking wall. I don't have a future bet on them like Wilson does though, so he's probably a little bit more sour about it than I am. But I do have a future bet on the Blackhawks, and we'll get into that when we talk about the hockey.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Your playoff bet?
Fuck.
Yeah, dude. So
how many more games are left? Or what is their record?
I mean, they have a shot to make it still, but they got to get some wins. Like, you can't win 3 and then lose 4. Like, what are you doing?
Well, you can. It's just not a recipe for winning.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, they got plenty of games left.
Yeah, and they play the Hornets and the Pacers. I mean, they're going to play a lot of them coming up. They got the Celtics coming up. Like
they got like 30-something
5
games.
games behind, dude.
30 games left. 30-something
5
games.
games behind.
Or 40 games.
They play 82.
Is it 82?
82. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's like 30-something games left.
Yeah, because the
Or,
Bulls.
5 games, you might as well be fucking 20, though. It's
Yeah, because the Bulls won 72-10. That's how I remember. Fuck the Warriors, and they're 73-9. Yeah, it's been rough, man. Like, it's hard. And then my buddy put in a parlay the other day. It was the same game parlay. Everything hit, and he bet that they played Orlando. The one part of his parlay was the Bulls over. The Bulls over was 112. They scored over 112 4 games in a row. Still lost.
individual?
Yeah. Individual Bulls over 112. It's hit over 112. The Bulls have the past 4 games. Orlando is not good, and they've probably I don't know the odds on the opposing team against Orlando the past week. And then the Bulls scored like 105. And I'm like, that's just a tough L, dude, because your bet was a good bet. I don't know. I can't. Like, every time I talk about it at work, I'm like, why are the Bulls so bad?
Is it coaching?
Dude, why can't they figure it out? Kobe White, he's coming off the bench now. Like, he's not doing anything.
Before Nate gets into the trends for the Bulls, let me ask you this. When is the last time the Bulls actually went on a coaching search? That was crickets. Yeah. So at least, and I'll give the Cubs credit, and I'm a Chicago fan. I'll root for the White Sox, and I'll root for the Cubs as long as they're not playing the Red Sox.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will give the Cubs credit here, and it's not like, oh, this is a milestone where Mikey's giving the Cubs credit. I'll give the Cubs credit, and they had their guy picked out. They were going to go with David Ross. But they didn't just come out of the clubhouse and say, oh, David Ross is our head coach.
Right.
They did a coaching search. They interviewed.
Right.
Now, granted, did every word that anybody else said fall on deaf ears? Probably. but they did a coaching search.
Yeah.
The Bulls are just like, yeah, we'll take
Hey, you, Section 103.
yeah, we'll take this guy. He
Well,
coached- I mean, it's the same recipe that the Bears take when they draft quarterbacks. Just a
Sounds
Chicago
about
thing.
Oof. That hit you hard, huh? Well, it's just like, the White Sox just want to rehire retired fucking... Damn it. I'm trying not to hate on La Russa right now because he is a Hall of Fame manager, but they always like to hire retired old people. Same with players.
But again, the White Sox did a coaching search.
They did do a coaching search. That's not
And
the point. That's right.
As soon as they announced the candidates, I looked over. I was with Bush. I looked over and they're going to hire La Russa, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Hey, man,
Just the
I'm
Chicago-
looking for a glass search.
Sorry. I got your glass search right here, bud.
what does that even mean? You going to finish that?
Do you want to?
There's a sip in there?
Yeah, look at that. It's really good, though, right?
It's so good.
So good. I hate IPAs, but I guess a hazy IPA is different.
This Zorn place me and Julie went to, it's very heavy on the IPAs, all their stuff. But and it's IPA season though, right? Like it's getting
Yeah.
to IPA season.
All right, Nate. You can take
All
over
right,
the
man.
Bulls before I keep talking shit. I'm gonna keep ranting like Wilson used to do. Still does.
All right, so Bulls are
Here's some
1 and
trends for
4. Yeah, trends. Sorry, there's some trends. Yeah, I had a brain fart for a second, and then I realized what it was. I was like, "What is ATS?" 1 and 4 against the spread, and straight up in the last 5.
Oh,
It's,
1 and 4 on both.
Not
huh?
good. That's 25%.
Hey Bulls, we'll give you points. Nah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You're still gonna lose anyway.
Total has gone over in 4 of the last 5.
Yeah, because
If they're losing, that means they're getting
their defense
spanked.
is terrible.
It's an all-star game over there.
Pretty much.
Memphis has gone over 5 of the last 6,
Which is
but they're 1 and 6 against the spread in the last 7 against Chicago.
Oh, it's
Where is that? Okay. And they're 1 and 4 against the spread versus Chicago at Chicago. So
if you're
that's
gonna
a tough
go
one.
anything here, I
go
feel
over.
like hit the over.
Hit the over.
That's about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Probably bet on Memphis because the Bulls are playing like shit right now. But I bet if you bet on the money line for them to win, the Bulls are finally going to actually win.
But they
You
are
think
1 and
Memphis-
4 against Chicago at Chicago. Is it a home game? Is that why you put that up there?
It's in Chicago.
Okay. Yeah.
I
I would definitely
Is it tonight?
hammer the
Yeah.
over.
Hammered the over.
Yeah, it's actually on right now. You ever turn the TV on?
Oh, that's not.
Because I didn't put it in my parlay because I don't trust the fucking Bulls.
Live. It's 23-22. Grizzlies are winning.
First
You
quarter.
can-
First quarter.
You can get the Grizzlies at minus 196 right now, minus 4.5. This is spread.
Hey, I found out. I know this is a little off topic, but also for a trend. I found out that there's a guy that I know that how he bets is he waits till halftime and he lives bets all his games
Okay.
because now he can see how the teams are playing out and now he knows how they're going to end. Granted, I know the odds are going to be a little different,
Right.
but there's a marathon, right? It's not a sprint.
Right.
So that's what he's been doing. I was like, that's a good point. Like, if you see a guy, someone, like, you see a couple players are playing well, you're like, oh, they're going to win this game. So wait till, second quarter, halftime, and put your bet in. So that's
a good
an
call.
idea. If you know Steph Curry's having an off night, he made 1-3 in the first half. Bet against the Warriors.
Holy shit. The Nuggets fucking money line was minus 1,400.
I almost put that as my.
against the Rockets.
That's what. Go ahead. Rockets
Go
are
ahead
terrible.
and pull them bad boys back up. I think that was it. Yeah, that was
That's
it. So yeah, definitely hammer the over. It looks like. If you're gonna do money line or favorites, it's gonna be a little rough. They're both pretty bad.
Hey, the good brother just texted me.
Oh, I was like, what are you doing? They got the Grizzlies tonight. They got Cavs tomorrow. Then Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, they have Celtics, Cavs, Hornets.
All winnable games. All of them.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah. They're all winnable games, man.
Is
For some reason, they have a problem against the Cavs. I have no idea why. The Celtics are a good team.
They've
if
been
Jaylen
struggling.
Brown is having a good night, him and Tatum can be a problem. Hornets, there ain't no reason why you can't beat the Hornets, man. They don't have LaMelo. Beat them.
I was gonna say what is he doing right now? But
He's out for the season.
Oh,
Yeah, he got hurt.
I didn't see that pop up anywhere.
He got hurt like a few weeks ago. He
Oh,
probably
shit.
just missed it. But yeah, he's out for the season, man. So
Who got the? That was Murray. Got the ACL injury.
Yeah.
That sucks.
The thing is, LaMelo was the favorite to win the Rookie of the Year by he was a lock.
Yeah.
And then Wiseman from the Warriors, the
Yep.
big guy, was probably second or third. I don't really know. I'd have to go back and look. He's out for the season now too with an injury.
That fucking sucks.
I would just
man.
give the Rookie of the Year to LaMelo still. 'Cause ain't no one else gonna fucking beat him.
Yeah, I don't know. How
No one
to
else
do
is
that.
deserving of it.
Anthony Edwards.
He's still second. Look, he hasn't played in weeks, and he's still second to win Rookie of the Year. Hasn't played in weeks.
That's crazy.
So it's going to take a dramatic change for someone's got. I mean, obviously, who is that? That's currently
Anthony Edwards.
yeah, Anthony. Oh, he's been playing pretty good. I'll give him that. He actually, if he keeps up what he's doing, he's probably going to win it. Which sucks for LaMelo, but he's got a bright future.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean,
It's only at 140, dude. You can spend 140 to make 100 right now if you think that's a lock.
Who? Anthony Edwards?
Anthony Edwards, it's at minus 140. You can spend 140 to make 100 right now.
I mean, I'd have to look at some. He's been playing pretty well, and with LaMelo out, Wiseman's out. I don't think anybody else has a shot at it. So that actually might be. That might be
those
a
odds
lot.
aren't outrageous to make $100.
No, yeah.
We'll get back to the.
I think the only way he doesn't win is if he gets hurt. That's the only way he doesn't win it.
Yeah.
Like that's the only way any of these rookies are going to lose out now is because if they get hurt, what the fuck are you going to do? It's the same reason why LeBron's not even in the MVP talk
Why
right
is
now.
the fucking scoreboard not up?
Now TV.
Fucking NBC
Oh, look,
or CBS.
offensive rebound.
All right, let's get back to the
Special.
Chicago
Then they make a
Blackhawks
three.
then. I'll actually read the Blackhawks trends and actually mean it this time. The Blackhawks total has gone over in 4 of the last 5 games. They score and they're letting goals in, and we'll get to that. The Blackhawks are 9-3 straight up in their last 12 games against Detroit. You'd think that'd be a lock, but my money from last night would tell you otherwise. Chicago is 2-6 straight up in their last 8 games on the road, so wish I would have looked at that. The total has gone under in 4 Chicago's last 5 games when playing on the road against Detroit. What was the final last night? 4-1. So the total
4-1,
won.
yeah.
It went under?
Yeah, it's under.
6? Yeah, it was under.
I've never seen a over-under in hockey under 5, so.
Yeah. And then Detroit is playing their best hockey right now, so you can take every one of Detroit's stats and throw them out the window. The total has gone under in 10 of Detroit's last 15 games. That hit last night, but again, Detroit's playing their best hockey right now. Detroit is 4-2 straight up in their last 6 games. That's what I'm talking about.
Vucevic with a 3, top of the key.
The total has gone under in 6 of Detroit's last 9 games against Chicago. That hit last night. The total has gone under in 5 of Detroit's last 7 games at home.
Ooh. Oof. Oof.
Oh,
Man.
they're at home.
Chicago.
So, I mean, all of Detroit's trends are trending right now.
Yeah.
And you know what I say, trends are only trendy when they're trending. So let's go back and talk about last night because it was atrocious. You're telling me you are an NHL team in the National Hockey League and you can't tell when a guy is about to come out of the box. So what happened last night was Detroit was in the box playing 5-on-4. By the way, the Blackhawks had 3 or 4 power plays, couldn't score.
Ugh.
And their power play was hot at the beginning of the year, and now it's just,
They have some good goal scorers, too,
Yeah.
so.
just name a name. And then so boy gets out of the box, sits in the neutral zone for like 3 seconds. Nobody drops back to cover him. Detroit passes him, and he gets a 1-on-0 look at Lankinen and buries it in the back of the net. And then the same thing happens again later in the night. It wasn't off a power play, but it was a line change. And Chicago's defense just goes, yeah, I'm going to go change.
Yeah, we're going to change while they're.
And then Detroit just like,
We're just
Oh.
going to skate up to the net, though.
okay, we'll just bury another one. Now, granted, Chicago did hit the post like 6 times last night, so it
Brutal
could have went
misses.
either way.
Yeah.
But man, it was so bad to watch. I didn't even watch the third. Like, just
they got to string some good stuff together here. You can't be like, they're kind of like the Bulls, where like I don't want to say we expected a lot out of them, but they've been playing pretty well. So now we have a little bit expectations out of them. Well, so now when they start falling off, it's just like, come on, like.
We talked about it last week. You got the Blue Jackets and the Red Wings coming up. You need to win all 4 of these games. That's it.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, Detroit's playing really good hockey right now, so I get that's going to be a little tough, but the Hawks are good. They're not
guess
terrible,
what?
They're not great, but they're good.
Too, yeah. So they swept the Blue Jackets in the last games, and they lost against Detroit last night. So we said that we said we need to win one of those 4 games with Subban in goal. That hasn't been the case, by the way. I don't know where we've been.
We just need to win.
I've watched every game.
I mean, we need to win.
And I didn't even know this. Lankinen's last day off was March 28th.
Ooh, he's been playing.
Yeah. The 3-1 loss to Nashville was the last time Lankinen had a day off.
They've probably seen how much better he's been playing rather than Subban, man.
This is what we've been asking for.
Yeah.
And Lankinen has not been producing.
Yeah.
He's played 8 games in a row, and he's 4-4.
Maybe he needs a day off.
Now he's probably gonna get one tomorrow. Because you lost to the Red Wings, bud. Guess who's the Cleveland Browns of the NHL?
The past?
I'm sorry. Guess who's the Detroit Lions of the NFL?
NHL? There we go. Because the Browns are best.
See what I did there? The Detroit. Motor City.
Yeah. I like what you did there.
They're falling behind in points too. So you have the future bet for the Blackhawks to make it, and they are 4 points behind the Predators, and the Predators have the final spot in the playoffs right now. So I don't know where you're at, but I'm in panic mode. And granted, the trade deadline was awesome for us. I think we got rid of people we could have gotten rid of. I don't think there was any crazy names, and we got good stuff back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They did very well at the
I think the Blackhawks won the trade deadline.
Yeah.
Now let's win a fucking game.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They have a series coming up against the Predators starting Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. So that is crucial. They get those wins.
Win Detroit tomorrow. Probably with Subban, because there's no shot Lincoln is getting a start after going 4-4 or 8 games in a row. Yeah. It's probably Subban. So win Detroit tomorrow, and then take 2 games. I would be happy with 2 games and an overtime win.
Over Preds?
Over the Preds, yeah. The next 3.
Yeah, because they got the Preds next week, and then the week after that, they got Lightning, Panthers.
Good fucking luck.
So that's how the rest of their month looks for them. They got to get those Preds wins, man. Has to happen.
You got to win tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't win tomorrow night.
One game at a time. First, beat the fucking Red Wings. Detroit sucks.
I mean, the Panthers are 44-27. Or I'm sorry, they're 27-12 with 44 games played. What? You think you're going to beat the Florida Panthers if you can't beat the Red Wings?
Mm-mm.
The Predators are 24-20. You got a shot there.
Yeah. I mean, in Tampa,
but not even beat the fucking Red Wings. They're 16-23, and 16. 3 of those wins came against goddamn Blackhawks.
Oof.
Give me a break.
Oof. Big oof. Oof size. Oof load size. Overload.
Large.
Overload.
Where the notes at?
Overload.
We done.
Yeah, that about wraps it up, man.
Hey, man, that's Chicago for you. That's sports.
Hey, that's sports, baby.
Put that in my Twitter bio. That's sports, baby.
That about wraps it up, man. We don't really have any trivia.
Yeah, I don't got no follies.
No follies. No
follies.
follies.
Put the goddamn Blackhawks in their fucking follies for the win of the goddamn Red Wings last night.
No follies. It looks like the Bulls over is probably gonna hit this game. It's at 63 at the end of the first quarter.
66, dude.
I was looking at the 3 and I said
quick
6.
math.
Basic. That's because he hit a 3 at the buzzer and I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, that was what it was. You got anything?
I mean, I haven't seen a whole lot, so I mean, I don't know who really watches this, but if anybody wants to send anything in to me on Twitter, I could definitely talk about that, because the last 2 weeks I haven't really seen anything that's caught my eye.
Hey, Nate, way to put everything you got into this.
Hey,
Nate. Here's the Nate.
Look, if it's not the Bears, Nate doesn't care.
Yeah, that's true.
You had some Bears news, by the way.
Oh, yeah, Marquise Goodwin from San Fran has been picked up and acquired
Not
to the
bad.
Chicago Bears. Be
Hey,
some
great
good
move
speed.
by the
Hey,
Bears, by the way.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't know who's gonna throw him the ball,
No
but
idea.
but he's there.
No, it's gonna be the fucking red turd.
Still don't know who's gonna throw him the ball.
It was confirmed whenever he got signed that he was gonna be the starter, like the week after.
Okay.
But
Is the ball gonna get to him though?
you know, I don't even fucking know. Anthony Miller retired. That's some other Bears news.
He needed to. He had a pretty gruesome injury.
Yeah, so we got some good speed. Yeah, that's all I fucking got.
Yeah.
Hey, can I? So the White Sox just had a sign there that said Dale Gas. Is that a Hispanic thing? Well, I don't know what that is. Dale Gas.
Yeah, I don't know what it means though.
Huh?
I'm not Hispanic.
It was a White Sox sign and it said Dale Gas. And one of the Hispanic wrestlers on WWE it says Dale Gas.
What is it? How do you spell it?
DALEGAS. 2 words. I don't know. I have no idea what it means.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I had no idea.
It says it means go on.
Dale Gas, yeah.
Like the name Dale, word gas.
Yeah.
Like in English.
Yeah.
But actually obviously Spanish because that's got a little asterisk shit.
Yeah.
It means go on.
Go on.
Go on.
All right. And the more you know.
just said it. Yeah.
I probably didn't say it right.
Well, you're
You
not saying it
said
right. Yeah.
Really Caucasian.
You say.
Well, I mean, what do you want from me, bud?
I mean, look at his facial hair. Look at his hair. Yeah. He's as Irish as they come, man.
What is Dale Gas?
Yeah, you're lucky there wasn't Earl Riley at the end of that.
It says hit the gas.
Yeah,
Whatever
pretty
the fuck.
much.
I
I
like
guess
that.
hit the gas.
I like that. Dale Gas.
I don't know how you
It's
would
not Dale
pronounce
Gas
it. I
though.
think
Don't
it'd
say it that way.
Yeah, let me see how you pronounce that correctly.
Ask Siri.
Ask Siri.
I'm an Android guy?
Ask
Ooh.
Google.
Ask Google.
Hey, Google.
Hey Google.
Oh wait.
Hey, the good brother texted me saying he missed me.
I miss that guy.
I'm gonna text him say I miss him too.
I'd go out tonight if I had to wake up at 6 a.m. and drive to Crawfordsville tomorrow.
Well, I tell him he can come to Megan's tomorrow, but it's not my house.
I might be there tomorrow.
Dale Gas.
Yep.
Dale Gas.
I'm going to crush that next
Not
time I say
Dale
it.
Gas. Dale Gas.
We're gonna ask him next week.
Dale Gas.
We're gonna ask him in a month.
He's asking me
Surprise
that.
him with
Literally
it.
ask me tomorrow.
Hey, trivia. Trivia in 2-3 weeks. What does Dale Gas mean?
All right, final thoughts.
That about wraps this up, man. I really don't have much. I'm excited. I hit the 1,000-pound club at the gym.
Did one of you leave this in my room last week, by the way?
What is that?
That's hilarious, and no.
I have no idea where this came from.
Hey,
Yes, Julie,
someone-
she-
Telling
I
you
wouldn't
something,
spend
man.
any money to leave that, especially. I would
Someone's
give you
telling you
alcohol.
something, man. I think it was Julie.
I was cleaning this up, and I was I don't drink hot tea, so she never would have bought this for me. And I don't like peach either. Peach is ass.
I'll take it if you don't
I
want
was
it.
going to say.
Hey, I was cleaning the room up, and I go, "Hey, babe, you left this in the room." She goes, "I've never seen that before." I go,
Where the fuck did it come from?
"I have no idea.
Oh, I don't know, man.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have bought that.
Take it if you want it." Final thoughts.
No final thoughts, man. I got a bet in tonight. It's a really safe bet tonight.
I retired.
I'm hoping it hits. If it doesn't, I'm down $50
Yeah,
bucks, whatever.
I haven't fucking put a bet in.
I
since
told myself
football.
I was gonna wait until football season, unless it's like one of those like last week. It was that hammer that over that Bulls game. That was an absolute lock. That was $25, easy money. But
I fucked up on that when I was working still.
I couldn't find it.
man, you can't find anything.
I try to be. I'm always like on my phone on accident in between clients, but I was trying so hard not to like play on my phone,
Yeah,
and I didn't.
it's
get
okay.
enough time.
That's fine. I mean, it's easy $25 for me, but it might be gone if my bet doesn't hit tonight. So I'm not looking at any scores until tomorrow. I ain't looking at shit. The Bulls game is not on my parlay. It's 5-leg parlay. It's pretty safe. Like I think the lowest thing was like minus 350. So
Zach Levine with the fuck.
bet there's 100% profit boost.
Oh, nice.
That's why I did it. So now for this 5-leg parlay, instead of betting 50, winning 110 or whatever it was, it's bet 50, win like 230. So that's why I put it in. They got me with that 100% profit boost. Last time I did a 100% profit boost, I bet on that's what I was talking when you talking about Denver, how their money line was like minus 1,400. I did it last time they were minus 1,400 and I won $4 just because I needed a win. I was like, whatever. I bet $50, won $4. Didn't care. It was an absolute lock. They were losing at halftime by 13, and they somehow came back and won. I about shit myself.
It's a moral victory.
gosh, dude. Minus 1,400 money line. You're losing by 13 at half.
That's so
I seen on Twitter, I think FanDuel said who got a win tonight or something, and somebody like tweeted to them. It was like a 10-leg parlay for like 4 cents. They won 11 cents.
Absolute locks.
He's like, I did. Bro, like what? You knew you were only going to win 11 cents.
Football season will be here soon enough.
Hey, you know what we say about that? Del gas.
Dale gas.
Dale
I
gas.
don't hear a difference.
Dale gas.
Not Dale Earnhardt. Dale.
3 gas.
All right.
That about wraps us up. Final thoughts, Nate?
Always drink your water.
I forgot my water here, actually.
If you're a craft beer drinker, Dew Claw Brewery. Where are they from, by the way? They're close. They're not close.
I was going to say,
Baltimore is not close.
I've never heard of Duclaw. Baltimore is not close.
Oh, I was thinking of, what were we just drinking?
Oh, Devil's Trumpet.
Devil's Trumpet.
That's a
I was thinking
Maryville,
Devil's
Indiana.
Trumpet. Dew Claw is in Baltimore. Not close. Close. We're closer to Baltimore than we are Hawaii, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, Dew Claw Brewery.
Nate's hot
If
take.
you hit the, yeah, and probably really wrong. Oh, I guess from Indiana, we're probably closer.
We're definitely closer to Baltimore than Hawaii, I'll tell you that.
Dew Claw Brewery, all their beers hit.
Hit the spot.
No miss so far.
Dream
Everyone
schools.
that I've had has been pretty good. So if you're a craft beer drinker, definitely give those a go. Yeah, just fucking excited for football season to hit and to start this new job.
Your football season.
My football season, yeah.
The actual football NFL does not start for
Yeah,
another few
NFL
months.
doesn't start yet.
Let's enjoy the summer first, all right?
You know, we
I'm
haven't
gonna
talked
be-
about the 17-game season yet.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to
that.
Next week.
We'll get to
week,
it.
maybe.
It's not hot.
There's
right
a
now.
lot of baseball talk and a lot of hockey talk.
Hell yeah, man.
I mean, I could
we're getting to
definitely-
the heat.
I can definitely get into that. Yeah, football season for me is starting up. Yeah, just fucking, that's it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother, that's sports, baby.
Mikey, you got any final thoughts?
You can find us on the interwebs at otsportsnetwork.wixsite.com/OTSN. You can find OTSN on Twitter and Instagram at _OTSN. You can find me on Twitter at OTSN_Degenerate. You can find Kyle Krown at Krown_Kyle. You can find Nate Fowler at Fowlers_Follies.
Follies. Pronounce it Follies. We say it Follies.
Follies.
Spell it.
Yeah, Follies.
Spell it
But you say
Follies.
Follies. It's not a capital O sound. It's
Follies.
an ah sound.
Follies.
It's
Follies.
Follies.
Oh,
Follies. It's
wide
like an
open
A.
look, babe. You missed
It's like
it.
an A noise, yeah.
Follies.
Did you say
Follies.
It's like
anus?
raccoon and solid.
Raccoon?
Raccoon.
And solid.
Are you schmitting me right now?
No. I can't say
Raccoon.
my A's right.
Raccoon.
Yeah, you can't.
Raccoon. It's like I say solid and ollie.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had to go
I
to
just
speech
can't do it.
class.
And I'm not going to speech class. It just
What is that accent?
I just a soft A. I don't know.
It's just a hillbilly accent, man.
Warshire?
happens-
You say Warshire?
It's
It's
Worcestershire?
It's what happens when a hillbilly has sex with an Irishman. You get me.
Wait a minute.
Something ain't adding up.
I hope someone listens to this. That's gonna get that.
We
We are
whatever the fuck we are.
We're OTSN's Region Degenerates, and we are out.
You stupid.